What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is Blaze again with King's Critiques, and we're here for Rocky's Ladies Modesty, where Tina was just given some potentially bad news. Is that going to continue to stay bad for her? Suppose we shall see in a few moments here. But if you're watching the show, please don't forget to hang out for conversation, because that's highly appreciated, because A, comments are good for the YouTube algorithm, and B, I won't be able to grow my own little community. I mean, come on. We all need to talk together and have conversations and, that kind of shit. As well as the two extra caveats of one, my ankle still is not feeling great, so if I wince in pain or something, I do apologize, but I don't know what the fuck happened. All I know is see that's the kind of I was trying to get comfortable and my foot was not having it. Okay, we're not gonna try that again. That said, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you're not gonna have for conversations, at least let the whole video run through. Don't let me get the watch time, because that is highly appreciated. That said, let's get into things and see how it goes. Ayo? Okay, but like, some of the show's stuff is crazy sometimes, because this is kind of having the Food Wars effect going on right now, where it's like the music is so intense it blew her clothes away. Which, I mean, considering her figure, not a terrible thing, mind you. But like, also, they've been just show a little bit more shown. You two might yell at me. Too bad there was not that little bit more shown. Also, speaking of blowing clothes away, can we just say that, like, if any of the stupid Drek of anime, area ever gets, like, redone, Food Wars would be a neat thing to see redone just so they, like, can properly do things, you know? Yeah, see, that's the kind of intense feeling that she should be getting that might, like, give her motivation. Now, this was probably during the performance before she was told that she needs to leave, but, yeah, that was, like, right before she turned to her and said, "You need to leave." And, like, obviously she'll get used to her, but... intro. But, like, it's the fact she's in the intro that shows that this goes over better than we think right now. And this also still leaves me a question on, like, certain plot points. Just saying. Like, is Lilisa gonna get kicked out because her mother's gonna find out about the rock music? Or is that where Otoha lives and she's not quite as rich as people think? So, right when they look exhausted right here, that... Can we just say that all the sweat on the ground is a little sus? I like how she didn't want to say anything herself, so she's like, okay, damn, she's not even tossing it, she's just squeezing it. Hey, to be fair, she probably has listened to some rock music because Lilisa had her listen to it. Okay, rude. And to be fair, she wanted to join the band before the Battle of the Bands thing came up, so, like, you can't just tell them to kick her when you're technically the new addition. Granted, it was a same time kind of thing, but still, you're an asshole. A hot asshole, but an asshole. Damn, she's still talking shit. Or maybe knowing how people like that work, she's just testing her to see if she'll falter. Yeah, it was her psychotic mother that kinda ruined all her dreams and aspirations originally. Gee, who would have thought that? Honestly, it's crazy how it turned out the mother was the real demon in the whole situation. And that completely soulless fucking look in her eye. Hey, listen. She has allure. It's just the musical side of things that she's a little weak on. Just shutting her up real quick from that. I mean, hey, 5 days is grown enough time. If you have 7 until showtime, then those last 2 days you can just boot her out if she's not improved any and work with the three of you. Man, see, the way these two hate each other is insane. I mean, granted, you understand why. They're playing basically the same thing, and Shiro is just a little bit better, but Lilisa does kind of have more heart to it, so I understand why they hate each other. But also, why you gotta get somebody else involved just because you're an asshole? Like, they would have been perfectly fine, the three of them, and then you joined in and just kind of created drama. Bruh. Why is she so desperate to keep her in? Because in a weird way, she sees a little of herself in Tina. Maybe not, like, much more than up here, but Yes, actually. Like, fuck the prim and proper. She's gonna call a bitch to her face. See? And it's not like she's gonna argue with it just because she's an upperclassman. Oh no, she knows how to tame Shiro. No, I was hoping to capture a good thumbnail with that, but not every thumbnail can be gay. Yeah. Wait. Isn't that Lilisa's dad? Like, I know he doesn't look quite the same in every time we've seen him, but it kinda, That was forever ago. Bitch, it looked like it was only like a decade ago. Bitch. The kitty liked it. Yeah, like, she thought it was a good idea. Apparently not. Musical lessons with Otoha. Not a bad idea. A musical fling. That's an interesting way to put it. Yes, actually, yes, she is. Shiro respects Otoha's opinion above anything else. So, maybe that'll be enough to convince her. Well, again, I was here before that even came up and had the idea to join them, so I just want to help. Okay, hold on. One potential thumbnail image, so I have to take a pause on it for just a second. Okay, but again, like, this kind of stuff right here really says more than some people would understand, because, I'm sorry, that's the kind of relationship that really good friends are going to have eventually. Thank God stretching like that did not hurt my foot. Yeah, congratulations. She's gonna tolerate you. They're talking instead of playing because they're excited, and she's just in a hurry. See, but like, that's not quite true. Because, like, even despite all of the outside stuff, she really does have a good heart to her, unlike a lot of the rich girls. Because, like, what's the best thing a lot of the rich girls in the school actually have on them? They're gay as hell for either Oto or Tina. Probably others too. I mean, yeah, like, she does make a good point of it's better to tell her to fuck off now than when the public tells her to fuck off, but her way of wording things is fascinating, but the fact she just kind of had a feeling says a lot, doesn't it? Can be kind of like weird when people see that model on the stage. Well, to be fair, Shiro isn't the one who started the band, she's just joined it. Oto, using her general appeal to try and suck up to the club owner. Okay, it's kind of generic, but okay, if you've been saving up since junior high, that might be a little, But, like, listen, that's not really out of the ordinary for someone to be wearing at, like, a low-key club location like this for their first battle of the bands. So, like, it's not terrible. Oh, good, was Tina have? Yeah, that's about expected. Like, did she expect anything else? No, that actually seems like no, that actually seems more like a groupie's outfit, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, you know what? That's actually very fair, is that's more of a disguise than anything, because if she held back her chest, it might look more like that. But with them just kind of out there, it's like, damn, she looks kind of like that model. But that chest. Timing. That is literally her thought process, though. It's like, that model at best has bees, but like, this girl, she might even be treading into knee territory. It's like, damn, bitch. Again, she has fair points. And, like, Tina has two very good fair points. I don't know if showing off rock means showing off them tits, but sure, why not? Her outfit also probably shows off that area pretty well. Speaking of showing chest, the Giaru. But what if neither of you win? I was expecting her to take back that kid comment after looking at Tina. Oh, yep, there it is. No, they're probably just staring at her tits. Heavens to Betsy! No, that fucking 1930s style comment coming from a Jaru is insane. Yep, I kind of figured that's what they were referring to. Yeah, yeah, they are. And like the shirt is a good representation. Never mind. Damn, being that blunt for the first time you meet her. It's cool, right? Just a little. It's like, I just met you. Holy shit, all of them are reaching over. And meanwhile, Lilisa just stands there proud. They have no idea. Okay, but that question coming out of Shiro is probably once the pink haired girl just be like, well, you didn't let me squeeze yours. Just like, meanwhile, their other supporting member just back there like, what are you girls doing? I don't know, Lilisa, in her defense, you technically look like more of a kid because, like, she doesn't have much going on, but from the side angle here, she has a little bit more going on than you do. Thank you, Otoha. Mm, yeah, that's it. Listen, the one with the gigantic hooters might not be as talented as the other three, but those two? Now, the one that's probably closer to actually being considered a hag, who is still hotter than either of those two, for the record, comes in like, guys, thing's about to start. That's probably not inaccurate, really. That just gives Lilisa the motivation to outplay Shiro. Okay, but like, I'm sorry, I have to open the whole post show conversation with the one thing. Again, I will say, with Tina, yeah, damn. Okay, now that that's over with, I can't wait to see what Otoha has underneath though, because like we get to see that reveal and it's probably almost as impressive, if not more so. That being said, back to the main point of things. The thing with Tina really does seem like an actual school style thing, though. You know, your group of a bunch of people, and then there's that one person that really is trying their best that they just fucking suck. And Tina is unfortunately in that position, even if she's improving. But hopefully by this point, she's improved enough to, like, meld into what they're doing without too much issue. But guess we wait a few days to see that much. But you can let me know your thoughts on where you think that's going in the comment section down below. And yeah, anything else to do with this show or any of the other shows I should check out this season, next season, or in general? Because like the fan service was great this episode, even if it was just for the last few minutes. But hey, that's not a big topic. I mean, technically, it is a big topic to stick on, but you know what I mean. Anyway, that being said, like I said, let me know about that stuff. Hit the like button, subscribe, let the whole video. Wait, shit, that was the earlier statement. Subscribe to the gaming channel, the description down below. Ring both bells like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky. Keep updated with things. TikTok, Patreon, get the full unedited visuals and all the other stuff I upload here. Go follow Twitch, subscribe for benefits. Can do so with Twitch Prime for free. That helps me out immensely. For the temporary, subscribe to the red platform for the long term. Check out the playlist here. Let it run. Have conversations with stuff within whatever. Check out the video YouTube recommends to you here. Or the bigger version if you're watching the kind of video and let it run. Because again, that's highly appreciated. That being said, it's been Blaze King with King's Critique. So I'll talk to you for now. Peace.